Hi folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and today we are going to work on a really simple pair of earrings using some of the, the rest of our lantern beads from our bargain bead box for June Summer Sunrise. So let's turn down and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So here's what we have. These are our beads. I have one of each color for each earring. Then we're going to have two of our washer spacers for each earring and two of these little bars. We'll need some of these as we go along, but we don't need them right this second. So the next thing we're going to need is these are two old 3-inch head pins. I don't use regular head pins anymore. I use ball head pins most of the time, so I'm just gonna cut the tops off these. And now they're 3-inch pieces of wire. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to put these beads on here with the washer spacers in between, wrap them up. I'm going to take a couple of jump rings and we're going to hook them up to these bars. Bars will come together and then we will hook them together and put an ear wire on. That's all it is. Really simple. So let's get started. Put this half away. And we will just take this side and do a small wrap on one side. Up and over and around. And I am going to jump ring those pieces on, so I'm going to just wrap this up right now. Oops, that went over the top of its lower buddy there. We don't want that to happen. So we'll straighten that up. Except where it doesn't seem to want to straighten up. Very bad piece of wire. Okay, and that turned a bit, as you can see, so we're going to put our pliers in the loop and just hold it while we push it slightly sideways. Still didn't want to work out too well, so we need to hold this with our pliers as we work with it, because it's trying to just take everything sideways. So we don't want everything sideways, just our loop. There we go. Now we'll put our beads on, and I'm going to go with the green or teal, blue, whatever you want to call it, a spacer. This pink one, the pink one is always going to be in the middle because it's a slightly different style of bead, and we want it, see, it is slightly different. Spacer, purple. So that's like that. Then we want the ring to go the same direction, so we'll bend it over in the same direction. Get our pliers, and we'll wrap her around and down and around and straighten her up. Then we'll take hold of it where it comes together here and wrap it around. like we need just a touch more tuck right there. Okay, do we have these going the same direction? A little off. We can straighten it. There we go. And now we're going to hook this onto these with jump rings. So it sits like this. So we have some tinky tots here, and I think that they will be big enough for this. So we'll open this up, go through our, and close it. Now, if you don't have any of these little bars, chain works just dandy as well to do this. In fact, it would be have a little more swing to the chain if you wish to use chain. And you could also put like a little tiny piece of chain up from this to give it a little more length. And I might do that because I think it would look cute. So there's the 2 bars on. So they'll go up like so. And take a bigger jump ring, and we go through one ring and then through the other. Come on, baby, go in. Yep, I got those right. Now we'll close this baby off, and it will hang like so. As you can see, it's pretty short. So if you want to add some chain here, you could add some chain here, or just put your ear wire on with another jump ring right there, and that's a short little earring. So let's do the other side while I decide if I want to add just a touch of chain, like to give it just a little bit more length. We could put a little length of chain right here, like so. Okay, so now let's do the second one. So we will wrap our wire up just the same way, up and over and around. Bring her over, bring her around. Come on, you. Got my fingernails stuck there. Okay, over. And straighten her up. There we go. Now let's wrap this up. Looking a little tiny bit crooked, but not much. It's tipped backwards, so we'll just straighten her up some there. Now we'll put on our beads. Doesn't matter which one you start with. Pink one just has to be in the middle because it's a slightly different size. Now that we have all those on, we want to make sure we're going the same direction as this loop. So we'll go over here and wrap. So up and over and around, and down and over. So now we'll wrap this one up. That one went uphill. We don't want that to do that. See how it's come up this direction? So we got to get that out of there. Tip it back where it should be at. And see if we can't get it to go in properly here. There we go. Straighten up this wire. And now it's time to hook on the bars. So we'll get the tiny ones and we will hook the bar on right here. So through one side of the bar, through one of the links, and close it up. Same with the other side. Now you could also use this as a just as a link to hold down here, and then you might want to put something else down on the bottom here. That would make a nice earring. I like it. And we have to do that later, excuse me. So then we have the bigger one. And we will go through one, turn, go through the other, and then close it up. Now, like I say, we could add the ear wire right here and be done, or we could put a tiny bit of chain up the edge here, like so. Maybe just 3 or 4 links just to add a little bit of swing to this baby. But I'm not going to use this chain. It's small. And I have some, I can dig it out of here. Some really pretty link chain, which might look really cool. I think we're going to do this, except for maybe not with this one either. I have some paper clip chain, which is closer to the right color, and I think that might be fun. So let's get this open. I haven't used it yet, so it's still sealed. There we go. And this looks like the end here. So get this open, and then we'll get some ear wires and put it together. So here's our paper clip chain. It's small, but it's very pretty. And I think we're going to use 4 links. So unfortunately, because this is welded, we need to cut the links. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut this right here. And then we'll get another 4 for the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And put our chain away. Now what we're going to do is we're simply going to open that jump ring back up and hook the chain on. So let's do that. So open this, hook your chain on, last link, Rose, find the last link. There we go. And close her back up. where you at? Come here. Okay, so it's hanging like so now. And we can put our, let's see here, how are you hanging? So while I was thinking about this, I decided to make another small change. I got this little ring, and I'm going to put it in right up here. And we're going to take this off. If I can find it split now. There it is. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this ring off and these off, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple more of these tiny ones, and I think this is going to be big enough, and I'm going to hook these to this pretty ring, and then we're going to close it up. Then we'll go to the other side and hook it on, and I think it will hang the way I want it to. Looks like it will. Not if I throw my jump rings around though. So I have to get some more teenies out. I needed them anyway, so let's just push them, put some here. Get this. Then we will hang. Come on, you. Go to the ring and then go to this guy. Yep, you're hanging right. See, now he's like this, and I think this makes it is a little better with the more room here. Now we'll put the chain on, but I'm wondering if we need more than 3 links because we've just added some length to this. Okay, so we have our ring on, so now we're going to take one of these jump rings. I have a couple of them open here, and we're going to put the chain on the ring. There we go. Close that up. And then we will put the ear wire on. So just put the ear wire through this, the link through the top of the chain, put the ear wire on, and close this baby up. And this earring is done, and I think it turned out sort of cute. Let's make sure nothing's tangled up here. Everything's looking pretty good. And there is our first earring done. Now we will take this one piece off of here. Open up one of the little ones. Put it through one of these. And And then the ring. Close it. That one opened up too much. We're going to have to get her down in there better. So because it's got a spread, we want to take our pliers, grab either side, and wiggle it with a slight forward pressure until it scrapes together. So there's that one now together. So now we'll get another one of the little guys. Open it up. And we'll get this guy going this direction and on here. Verify that everything's looking the right way. Okay, and shut it up. Let's see if it's still going all right. Looks like it is. And now we'll hook the last two pieces on. So just a little tinky tot again. Open it up. Put it on the ring. Come on, go on the ring. And then on the the last link on our chain. Close it up. Get our last tinky tot. And put on our ear wire. And something looks a little twisted down at the bottom, so I'll have to figure out what that is. Okay, close you up. Okay, one of these is crooked. Maybe not. There they are. Guess it's not. There we go. There's our earrings. Okay, there we go. There's our little earrings. Aren't those cute? Got a little bit of a dangle. So even though we improvised a bit as we were playing with them, I think they turned out really, really cute, and I like them. I hope you like them too. This has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and these little earrings were made using some of the last of this style of bead from our Bargain Bead Box kit, Summer Sunrise. I think they turned out pretty cute. Hope you like them as much as I do. And we'll see you later. This has been Rose from In Rose's Garden. Bye-bye.